As the fiscal space closes in, one could imagine some of the old guard at the National Treasury lamenting, things never quite work out according to plan. As 2014 draws to a close, the confident South Africa post-2008 that hoped to spin its way out of the crisis is just a distant memory. After the 2008 financial sector crisis, South Africa came out in pretty much a very strong position, having the fiscal space to spend in order to boost the struggling South African economy. And spend they did. But instead of spending their money on stuff such as infrastructure, on energy, power and related fields, they boosted public sector pay and offsetting the job losses that were occurring in the private sector. While I'll be first to admit that this helped in securing the economy, supporting what could have been a much more desperate situation. What we find ourselves in right now, 6 years later, is a state that doesn't have any space to further support the South African economy. A private sector still would suffer from low confidence, and a global economy in the woes of a prolonged slowdown. This counter-cyclical fiscal response could have continued if China was still on its export growth economy. Instead, China has rebalanced its economy, focusing on domestic consumption. We're trying to get their own Chinese citizens to start spending money. Hence, lower commodity prices, which have affected South Africa's tax receipts from exports of platinum and gold and the like. And it's also the self-inflicted wound of crippling strike activity over the past 2 years within this sector. In the Financial Mail this week, we look at what can government do to boost South Africa's ailing economy. Why is infrastructure spending more important than ever before? Who is the new governor of the South African Reserve Bank, Lesetja Kganyaga, and what can he do to turn the tide in our dwindling fortunes?